Hey Temple Israel, my name is Yevgen Bruckman and I'm filming this video right now in our synagogue in Hanover, Germany. 10 years ago, I got to go to West Bloomfield as an exchange student, and Rabbi Marla Hornston and her family welcomed me into their home with open arms and open hearts. And not only did they open their home to me, they let me be a part of the family, a connection I still hold dear to this day. Not only her family, but also Temple Israel welcomed me into this big, crazy Jewish community, which still affects me till this day. Since then, I became involved in the Reformed Jewish community here in Germany, in the birthplace of Reformed Judaism. I was in our youth movement Netzer, and I now have the honor of serving our congregation as the vice president. All of this has made my life so much better and much more meaningful in so many ways, and I can't imagine it any other way. But today I'm sending you this message not just as a message of gratitude, but also as a call for help and a call for solidarity. Over 20 years ago, my family and I came to Germany as Jewish refugees. And we came here from our hometown of Kharkiv in Ukraine. And as I'm talking to you, the city that my parents studied in, the city that my parents met in, fell in love with each other, somewhere in between, married and had me, is being bombarded by Russian artillery and air force and blown to pieces. And with every day, the number of casualties is growing higher and higher. 90% of the Jewish community here in Germany is made up of people from the former Soviet Union, 45% of those from the Republic of Ukraine. So when the war started just a few days ago, it was only a matter of hours until the first synagogue started taking action, trying to organize help, collecting clothes, food, medical supplies, and other things to send to Ukraine. These past 72 hours, the first refugees have started to arrive here in Germany, and together with our allies, we were able to help them in their first steps here. The stories that those people have told me are filled with horror and fear, and now they're here in Germany, and we are trying the best that we can to help them. Many of those people had to leave some of their family behind, and they're left with only their clothes on their back, not knowing where they will go, not knowing where they will stay, but knowing if they stay, they most likely will die. My grandfather is still stuck in Kharkiv in his apartment with no passage out and waiting for any chance to leave the city and leave the country. While I can not do a lot right now for him, I and we all together can do a lot for the people that have left the country that are arriving here in Germany. While we do have the man and women power to help those people right now, we do not have the resources to establish this help for a long period amount of time for all the people that will come, and there are more people coming here to Germany. Currently we are helping them with translating everywhere they need to be translated, with bringing them from one point to another, with finding apartments, rooms for them, with psychological and emotional support, and generally creating a new infrastructure for all the refugees to arrive here. We are collecting donations to help cover all the expenses. If you are willing and capable to donate, please do. Every little bit helps. In these troubling times, solidarity is our greatest weapon, and we have to use it. Thank you, Temple Israel, and Shabbat Shalom from Germany.